What's up YouTube, Murphlowers FX here. I'm going to do a quick market review. It is October 10th, 2022. It's Monday. We're about to go into Tuesday's London session. But on the weekly here, last week the dollar came into this fair value gap beautifully, also in a bullish order block. The low here, 109.95. The high here at 109.975. So we only dipped into this high 2.5 pips, which for a weekly is pretty much spot on. Beautiful to see. This week we opened, came down in here, filled it in, and we're continuing so far higher. I do expect this high to get taken out. If that happens this week, I don't know. Could happen next week, the week after. On the euro, same thing but inverse. Fair value gap, filled in the low on this candle, overshot it more than the dollar, but we still rejected off nice. Also bearish order block. Again, think this low is going to get taken out. Don't know when. We could have a big week this week, medium week, and then a low taken out the following week. Right now, the way that yesterday was a holiday, or I guess today technically, in the US, not really too excited about what price is going to do Tuesday. I'm looking to see if there's a setup on Wednesday because the way the news is happening. There's a high impact news at 2 a.m. for the pound, and then there's some news in New York for, I believe, the euro and the dollar. Now, there is something interesting going on with the pound here on the weekly. Let's see if you can spot it before I bring it up. So last week, fair value gap. We took it out here, came up into a bearish order block, and now we are residing above the midway point of this candle. But do you notice what's different about price here compared to here? I'll give you 5 seconds. Here compared to here. This high does not take out this candle's high, but this candle does take out this high. And the dollar did not take out this low. So what does that tell us? Well, in my opinion, I look at that as the pound has more strength than the euro. And if you look at the beast, we're bearish. I expect the beast to go lower. This is a daily chart. Again, I'm not saying today it's going to fall out, but on the daily chart, I think it's going to go lower. So if I were to trade anything, I would be looking to trade the euro going lower. I don't really want to touch the pound, mainly for this reason too. So Monday, just consolidating. Friday, we had a nice gap fill in. We continued lower. If I had to guess, when these pairs move, I think they're going to be kind of heavy. With just how bullish the dollar's been and the reaction we had, I do feel in my gut that the dollar is going to take out this high relatively quick. I don't know how many opportunities they're going to give us to go short above old highs or into old areas of selling. It might be one of those where we drop lower, have a short consolidation, and then drop lower again, and not really give people who breakout sell a chance to get in with the market. So we might go lower, consolidate up, get them scared, boom, drop lower again. But I'd like to see what price does going into Wednesday. So I want to see what Tuesday brings us. I would really love if we can keep these lows intact right now, kind of come back up, and then I can look for a sell Wednesday up here for these lows and then this low. But I really just wanted to emphasize the fair value gap, because since I've been making these videos, I've been emphasizing fair value gaps a lot, because that's what the algorithm goes for. The algorithm wants to fill in price, and if you see this happening on the weekly, you can take advantage on the lower time frames. You can get yourself a better entry. You can control your stop loss more. because you should always be framing your trade off of either the 4-hour, daily, weekly, monthly. If you see people that are taking trades on the 1 minute and 5 minute and they're basing their trade off of the 15-minute and hourly, I mean, you can trade off the hourly, but if you have a premise of what the daily, weekly are doing, but if the max they go on to is the hourly, I mean, look at this. If you were on the hourly, you'd say, oh, the dollar's bearish. We got to look for sells. But we know that the dollar's bullish. My humble opinion, also be aware of traders that take a trade, immediately move their stop loss to break even, and then celebrate their 15, 20 pips. Not going to call out any names here, but they are out there. That's all I got for you right now. Going to keep it short and sweet. We're going to wait to see what happens Wednesday. Until then, as Michael would say, good luck and good trading.